And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for our second game of the night. It's the Albany Warriors against the Stanberry Bulldogs tonight in a Grand River Conference matchup. And taking a look at these two teams for Stanberry, they come in with a record of 2-5, 0-2 in conference play. For Albany, they come in with a record of 4-3, 0-1 in conference play. One of those wins for the Warriors, one of those losses for the Bulldogs came in the consolation game of the Albany tournament, where Albany was able to defeat Stanberry by a final score of 57-56 late in the game. And remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent, Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Sublime Formwear also on the west side of the square in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Fit and Gather in Stanberry, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street in Albany, the Albany Booster Club, Albany and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. So as we get set for our second game of the night, we'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we'll take a look at this one when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. And welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set for this matchup and the Grand River Conference West between Albany and Stanberry. And Brent, we talked about it a little bit when we first started. It was a 57-56 win the first time these two teams met in favor of Albany in that boys consolation matchup. And you know both teams kind of have a little bit more of a feel of what each other is going to do. For the Warriors, maybe a little bit of surprise they're out to a 4-3 start on the season. For the Bulldogs, they have a record of 2-5 on the season, but both teams have some wins. And for the Warriors, really one big win on their schedule against that Maysville team.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a team that Mike Atkins has described as scrappy, and I think that's a fair assessment. There's some talent on this team, but they aren't the most talented team in the conference. But I mean, they play hard. They are not. It doesn't seem like they were afraid of that Maysville team, who has been one of the best teams in the area, and just played with them the whole game, and then eventually won it. They already played this Stanberry team once, like you said, in the consolation game of the Albany tournament. Came away with a win there. And we say this all the time. The one thing that I've been thinking about most in this game is it's really hard to beat a team twice, especially when it's this close together. It was just a couple weeks ago where they beat them in the Albany tournament. So no doubt that win is fresh on the Stanberry Bulldogs' mind. They have a game plan of attack to attack this Warrior team, and it should be a fun game. It was a fun game last time, came right down to the wire. There's some players on both sides that can really put up numbers. Jaron Stoll is the big senior for Stanberry. For the Warriors, Dalton Worrell had a great game against Stanberry the last time, got the all-tournament team in the Albany tournament, so should be a fun one here in this one, especially considering how fun the first one was.
And we'll get set here for tonight's starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. We'll turn it over now to the public address announcer for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups here from Stanberry for this Grand River Conference West matchup here from the home of the Bulldogs. So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for the Warriors. It's Samuel Papa, Barrett Worrell, Jace Palmer, Dalton Worrell, and Shea Miller. For Stanberry, Pack Schieber, Jaron Stoll, Aiden Graham, Parker Ginther, and Hudson Groomer. As we prepare to tip off this game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Stanberry wears their home white uniforms, yellow lettering outlined in black. For the Warriors, they will wear their road green uniforms, white lettering outlined in black. Doing the opening tip-off will be Aiden Graham and Jace Palmer. And the opening tip-off is won here by Stanberry. Warriors will start out in a man-to-man defense. Jaron Stoll sends it over to the right wing here for Schieber. Back out to Groomer. Ball tipped and stolen away here by Dalton Worrell. Takes it with his right hand, too strong off glass. Rebound is going to be picked up here by Schieber. Shot from three from Groomer is good as he knocks it down from behind the arc.
You'll see a lot of this in a situation like this where two teams play each other so close. The team that came out on the losing end often comes out really energized. Question is, can the Warriors match the Bulldogs' energy here early in the game?
Top of the key, Barrett Worrell sends it over to the right wing here for Palmer. Barrett Worrell backdoor for Palmer. Goes up strong off glass for two.
Nice job, good pass, and then good finish by Palmer to finish through contact there to get the Warriors on the board.
Stoll with the basketball, brings it in the corner, trying to go backdoor for Ginther. Into the corner, Schieber from three, rims out, rebound. Picked up here by Shea Miller. He's going to be fouled, and picking up the foul is going to be Aiden Graham.
Quick one there for Aiden Graham, big post player there in the middle for Stanberry. He's got to be smart here going forward, not pick up a second.
Just a little over a minute gone here in the opening quarter of play. 3-2, Stanberry with the lead. Papa to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Dalton Worrell with it right wing, sends it up top for Palmer. Thought about a deep three, now sends it for Worrell, drives baseline. Goes strong from a tough angle on the baseline, puts it off glass for two.
Yeah, that's a good finish. I don't really know that it was a smart place to try and get a shot from, but hey, he made it. Tough angle, gets the Warriors in the lead.
Groomer sends it over the right wing for Ginther. Into the corner to Stoll. Stoll on the wing, trying to send it into Graham. That time Miller fronting. Groomer just inside the three-point line, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled in there by Miller, gets it off for Palmer. Up top for Miller, he'll leave it for Barrett Worrell, top of the key. They missed a wide open Samuel Papa on the block. Gets it down to Miller on the block. Goes strong Right at Groomer, can't get it to go, sends it back out to Palmer from 3. He'll drain it.
Nice job by Miller there. Didn't quite get the finish, but stayed with it. Got the rebound, found his teammate Palmer, and the Warriors are up 4 here.
7-3, 5.5 left to play here in the opening quarter of play. Warriors with the lead. Driving that time, Schieber, he's going to be fouled on the drive. Foul will go against Dalton Worrell. That will be his first, team's first.
Good drive there by Schieber. Schieber's of course, that's a big name here in Stanberry, and this kid, he's going to be really good for the next 4 years. Already a big contributor on this Bulldog basketball team.
Parman, Holtzclaw, and Heidi will check in. Groomer, Graham, and Stoll check out for the Bulldogs. Heidi with the basketball. Sends it up top over to the right wing for Schieber, into the corner for Ginther. Trying to send it inside, knocked away by Miller. Picked up again in the corner, that time by Ginther. Parman puts up a shot just inside the three-point arc. Can't get it to go, out of bounds here off of Stanberry. Stanberry full court pressure here. Full court man-to-man. Ball inbounds here for Dalton Worrell, and now the pressure will kind of release after the ball's inbounds. Samuel Papa over to left wing here for Dalton Worrell. Inside to Jace Palmer. The foul that time is going to go here against Jake Holtzclaw. That'll be his first, team second.
Yeah, I got caught there trying to reach through Palmer, go through him for the steal, and they get him for a foul.
4:51 left to play here in the opening quarter. 7-3 Warriors lead. Dalton Worrell drives in. Can't get the shot to go. Ball tipped up. Rebound picked up here by Heidi. Knocked out of his hands. Going to be picked up by Schieber. Just inside the three-point arc. Parman can't get it to go. Barrett Worrell on the long rebound. Lost and able to pick it back up at midcourt. Dalton Worrell turns the corner. Trying to go strong, gets it right to Miller, who sends it back out to Palmer. He's already knocked down one from behind the arc. He'll send it across now for Papa. Dalton Worrell, top of the key, 3, drains it. And a timeout is going to be called here by Stanberry as the Warriors lead 10-3. We're back out of this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
4:09 left to play here in the opening quarter. 10-3 Warriors with the lead. It'll be Stanberry basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Ginther to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Picks it up at midcourt, now looking for someone to go with it. Gets it off for Heidi. He'll send it to the corner here for Parman. Back up top for Schieber. Parman left wing. Trying to send it into Holtzclaw, stolen away here by the long arms of law of Jace Palmer. Barrett Worrell sends it right wing to Papa. Down to Dalton Worrell on the block. Has it knocked away from behind and stolen away by Parker Ginther. He'll get it back as he brings it across the timeline. In the corner, over to the right wing to Parman. Heidi up top for Parman again. Again, trying to get it to Holtzclaw. Pass a little overthrown. Ginther, shot from 3. Misses off iron. Palmer on the rebound. And they're going to get a travel called here against the Warriors.
Well, that's not going to make Coach Cox very happy, and he's talking about it with one of the officials.
I think what happened was he got his feet tied up with another player. I don't think there was any actual foul as Stoll, Groomer, and Graham check back in for the Bulldogs. Groomer with the basketball. Leaves it off now for Stoll, up top to Graham. Leaves it now for Ginther. Back to Stoll, shot from 3, left wing, off the mark. And there's going to be a foul called here on Graham. That's going to be his second.
Well, the Warriors done a really nice job here early in this one. They've come out, hit some nice shots. They don't look like they're having much of a letdown at all after getting that tight win against Stanberry a couple weeks ago in the tournament.
And they're coming off a loss on Tuesday against Worth County. Jace Palmer with the basketball, right wing, up top for Barrett Worrell. And a foul going to be called here against Drew Parman. That's going to be his first, team's fourth.
And that loss to Worth County, I mean, that kind of shows this Warriors scrappiness. Again, another good team. Warriors were trailing basically throughout the game, but then right at the end.
Made it really close.
Yeah.
Ball inbounds here for Barrett Worrell. Sends it in the corner for Shea Miller. Shea drives baseline. Gets it off for Dalton Worrell. His shot is going to be tipped that time by Parman. And coming away with the rebound here is going to be Groomer.
Stanberry needs a bucket here. They got that quick 3 early from Hudson Groomer. Haven't scored since.
Parman down low. Can't get the shot to go. Shea Miller got quite a bit of it. Barrett Worrell brings the ball across the timeline over to left wing for Papa. Barrett Worrell, top of the key, wide open 3. Misses off iron. Miller can't keep it in play, out of bounds, off the Warriors.
Yeah, nice effort there by Miller, but just a little bit too far out of his reach. Stanberry desperately trying to get a bucket here to cut into this lead.
Schieber checks back in here for the Bulldogs. As Ginther will take a seat. 2 minutes left to play here in the first. 10-3 is the lead in favor of the Warriors. In the corner for Groomer, shot from 3. Misses short off iron. Rebound pulled in by Palmer. Barrett Worrell gets the ball across midcourt. And the pass to Shea Miller off the mark. Sails out of bounds to the Stanberry bench.
This has been a little bit of a problem the Warriors have had this season. At times, they just get a little bit sped up. And right there, no one really sped Worrell up. He just got a little bit ahead of himself, and bad pass.
Stoll gets it for Schieber down to the block. Spins inside the paint and gets this one to fall.
Tough finish there by Schieber through traffic. Gets it to a 10-5 game.
Papa brings the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. To Jace Palmer, left wing 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Stoll. Stoll back in transition. Out for Schieber. To Groomer from 3. Misses off iron. Barrett Worrell on the rebound.
Now going to slow things up here a little bit with 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the quarter.
Papa right wing. Barrett Worrell for Shea Miller. Deep on the left wing. Turning the corner. Dalton Worrell spins inside, puts it up off glass for 2.
Nice finish by Worrell. He had a couple of good shots early in the game. They just couldn't get to fall. Able to finish that one for 2.
And a foul going to be called here off the ball. It's going to go here against Palmer. That is going to be his first, team second. Lucas Engel, Zayden Palmer will check in. Checking out will be Barrett Worrell, Shea Miller. Heidi, as well as Brant Jansen, will check in along with Schieber and Ginther. Jaron Stoll stays out for the Bulldogs. Into the corner to Ginther. Schieber with it in the corner. 33 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. Loses it, sends it out in the corner. Brant Jansen from 3 knocks it down. A 4-point ball game, 12-8, 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Papa gets the ball across midcourt. Up for Engel, dribbles in, and he's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think the Warriors a little bit fortunate there to get the foul.
Foul will go against Jax Heidi, his first, team's 5th. Warriors will be shooting here the rest of the way out. Engel misses on the first free throw. Second free throw attempt from Engel. Misses off back iron. Rebound picked up by Stoll. Schieber left wing, 7 seconds. Ginther, top of the key for Schieber. Misses off back iron. Papa on the rebound. Can't get the shot to go in time. And after 1 quarter of play, it's a 12-8 Albany lead. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
As we get ready to start second quarter action, it will be Albany basketball to start out the second quarter of play. They lead here 12-8. Holtzclaw in for Graham at the moment for Stanberry. Albany has their original 5 starters out. Graham already with 2 quick fouls in that first quarter for the Bulldogs. Papa drives down to the block, goes up strong, can't get it to go. Miller on the rebound, goes back up, hits off the bottom of the backboard. Holtzclaw comes away at the rebound.
Yeah, not sure Miller quite knew where he was. Looked like that one went straight up in the bottom of the backboard.
Ginther turns around, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Holtzclaw, no good. Rebound picked up here by Papa. Dalton Worrell drives, avoids the defender, and puts it up off glass for 2.
Yeah, nice body control there midair. It did look like he kind of twisted his body just a little bit to avoid that charge attempt and was able to finish.
Holtzclaw leaves this one off for Ginther. His shot misses. Too strong off backboard rebound pulled in by Miller. Barrett Worrell to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. Right wing to Papa. Dalton Worrell dribbles in. Has his shot rejected away that time by Schieber. That time Dalton forced maybe a little bit. Stoll with the basketball right wing. Down to the baseline for Groomer. Over top the defense that time for Holtzclaw. Has it knocked out of his hands there by Barrett Worrell as he went up.
Yeah, Warriors were a little fortunate there. The help side was a little bit late getting there.
Bad pass there by Miller, stolen away here by Stoll. Goes up and puts it in off glass for 2. A little bit of trapping defense here by the Bulldogs as Papa gets it across. Drives down to the block. Now trying to send it back out to Palmer right wing. Barrett Worrell left wing 3. Misses off the mark. Goes right to Jace Palmer, who puts it in for 2.
Well, they're fortunate to get the offensive rebound. You could hear Coach Cox yelling for his players to move, and they just forced up a 3, and it wasn't even close, but luckily they're able to get the offensive board.
Stoll is going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Miller doesn't believe it, but that'll be his first, team's first.
Yeah, a little bit of contact there. Not a ton, but there was a little bit.
And Stoll misses on the first free throw. Parman and Graham will check back in as Groomer and Holtzclaw check out. Second free throw from Stoll is good. 16-11 is the Albany lead. 5:35 left to play here in the second. This one goes off the foot of Jace Palmer. Just the pass just hitting the very exact spot that it hits off Palmer's foot to go out of bounds.
Well, Stanberry's kind of turned up the pressure a little bit on the Warrior ball handlers in the backcourt, and they're not handling it very well right now.
Ball inbounds to Ginther in the corner. For Schieber, drives, open lane to the basket, puts it in for two. 16-13. It's down to a three-point ball game. Miller gets the ball across midcourt. Palmer up at the top of the key. Barrett Worrell with the basketball, trying to set up the Warrior offense. For Pop over to left wing for Palmer. See if the Warriors go right at Graham here with his two fouls already. Barrett Worrell inside the paint, trying to get it to Miller. Can't quite control the pass. Right back to Barrett Worrell. Goes up strong off glass for two.
Good pass by Worrell to begin with. Miller just couldn't quite corral it, but they end up getting a nice look off the save by Miller. Good hustle by him to stay with it.
Into the corner for Ginther. Up top for Schieber. 4:25 left to play here in the second quarter. Parman over to the right wing to Stoll. Stoll in the corner with it. For Ginther at the high post. Spins. Can't get the shot to go with the hand in his face from Samuel Papa. Foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's going to be on Stoll. Just kind of a little bit too much contact there on the ball on the ball handler, Worrell.
That's the first on Stoll. Checking back in will be Heidi as Stoll checks out. 18-13 Warriors lead. 4:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Barrett Worrell gets it off here for Papa. Trying to get it for Dalton Worrell. Weaves his way through traffic, puts it in off glass, plus picks up the foul.
Well, that was kind of a mad scramble all the way down the court, but somehow the Warriors are able to get control of it, and a good finish by Dalton Worrell to finish through contact for the and one.
Parman picks up the foul. That is his first, team's second. Dalton misses off the front iron. Palmer on the rebound, gets it for Miller. To Papa inside the paint. He'll lose it. And Ginther gets it off here for Schieber. He'll take it, lays it up off glass for two. Palmer brings the ball across midcourt. Up for Miller. And he's going to be fouled from behind. Will go to the line to shoot two free throws. Foul is going to go here against Jax Heidi. As a timeout going to be called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
20-15, 3:42 left to play here in the second quarter. Albany with the lead here over Stanberry. And then this Petty John Auto Center timeout. Coming back out of it, it will be Shea Miller at the free throw line. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Again, nothing says Merry Christmas like a brand new car or truck from Petty John Auto Center. Shea Miller at the free throw line here for the Warriors. First shot upcoming here for Miller is good. Hudson Groomer will check in here for Heidi. And the second attempt from Miller is good as he hits them both. Stoll to bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs over to left wing for Ginther into the corner to Groomer. Parman leaves it up top for Stoll. Stoll knocks it down from just past the free throw line.
Nice job by Stoll. Good finish from the free throw line.
Dalton Worrell gets the ball across midcourt, takes it himself all the way in, gets the bucket and the foul. That time, Holtzclaw just never quite had his feet set. He's going to pick up his second, team's third. Sorry, yeah, against Holtzclaw, not Parman. That's his second. Team's fourth, as the Warriors will be shooting free throws here for the final 3:16 of the quarter. As Dalton Worrell hits the and one attempt. Schieber will check in along with Brant Jansen, as checking out will be Groomer and Holtzclaw and Ginther. 25-17 Warriors lead, 3:14 left to play in the second. Stoll over to the left wing for Schieber. Parman sends it up top for Jansen. Pass stolen away here by Dalton Worrell. Leaves it off for Papa. Waits for the defender to go up. Can't get the shot to fall. Worrell on the rebound. Goes up. Puts it in for two.
Worrell's had a nice second quarter. It's a bit of a slow start to the game for him. Missed a couple of shots he probably should have made. But doing a nice job here in the second quarter.
16 points for him so far. 9 coming in the second quarter as the pass that time to Jansen sails out of bounds with 2:39 left to play here in the second. Again, full court pressure put on here by the Bulldogs. As Popple inbounds here for Palmer. Palmer gets it across midcourt over the left wing. Miller trying to get it down to Worrell. Stolen away here by Stoll. Stoll drives in, gets the foul, and it's going to go against Papa. That is going to be his first, team second.
I actually put that on Shea Miller.
Ooh. That's going to be his second then. As Stoll will hit the first free throw. Ginther will check back in as he'll check in here for Drew Parman. Second free throw upcoming here for Stoll. No good. Palmer on the rebound. Dalton Worrell for Barrett Worrell. Trying to get it to Miller, stolen away here by Schieber. And he'll put it up off glass for two.
Trying to feed Miller there in the middle. Just got a ball fake and then bounce pass. It's too easy to steal there.
Dalton Worrell comes in off the pass from Shea Miller. Can't finish. Ball tipped around, picked up here by Stoll. Oh. Schieber up top for Groomer from three. Misses off iron. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Miller. Miller brings the ball across midcourt, loses it from behind as Schieber comes away with it.
Warriors not taking care of the ball right now.
Parman with it in the corner, sends it up top for Stoll. Be a backcourt violation called here against the Bulldogs.
But you could also kind of say the same thing for Stanberry a little bit. Both teams kind of having turnover issues.
Parman will check back in here for Jensen. Into the corner to Palmer. Finds Miller down inside, wait for the defender to go by, puts it up off glass for two. 29-20, 1:13 left to play in the second. Schieber sends it up top for Ginther. Right wing to Parman, into the corner to Stoll. Back over to left wing here for Parman. Stoll for Schieber, right, deep on the right wing. Back up for Parker Ginther underneath. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Ginther gets it off for Parman. Back up top to Stoll. Stoll puts up the tough shot for two.
Yeah, really tough shot there. Nice finish over the outstretched arm of Barrett Worrell.
Ball inbounds here for Palmer. Finds Miller all alone, puts it up off glass for two.
Yeah, Bulldogs fell asleep there. Miller was just kind of slowly.
Pretty much the only one on that side of the court.
Yeah, he slowly made his way down there, and he saw him.
Parman from three, misses. Rebound pulled in here by Palmer. Papa ends up coming away with a timeout called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry. 31-22 Warriors with the lead. 4.8 left to play here in the half. Possession arrow does favor Stanberry to start out the start of the second half, barring a late jump ball here. Ball inbounds here by Samuel Papa. Warriors trying to go up by double digits into the halftime break. Ball inbounds for Dalton Worrell for Jace Palmer. Half-court shot off the mark. And we'll go to halftime, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to the halftime here in Stanberry. 31-22, Albany with the lead. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the first half. For Albany, they're shooting 13 for 27 from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 6 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Dalton Worrell with 16 points, 9 coming in that second quarter. 7 points tonight for Jace Palmer, 6 points for Shea Miller, 2 points on the night for Barrett Worrell. For Stanberry, they're shooting 9 for 25 from the field so far, 2 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Pax Schieber and Jaron Stolt, each with 8 points, 3 points for Brant Jansen and Hudson Groomer. And Brent, right now, 27 shots for the Warriors, 25 shots tonight from the Bulldogs. right now, really, both teams putting up the same shot attempts. Both have turned the ball over way too many times, if you ask Coach Cox and Coach Groomer.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers for both teams. The Warriors shooting a good percentage, just under 50%, and then 33% from three. I mean, that's only 6 shots, but, I mean, you'll take 33% from three and then just under 50 from the field. So Warriors did a nice job in that regard. But, yeah, the turnovers piling up a little bit here. The fortunate thing for them is that Stanberry's also had turnover problems of their own. But, yeah, got to cut those down. Just giving the opponent more shots is never a good you never want to do that. And I think the big problem for the Warriors is at times they're letting themselves get sped up a little bit. Nothing wrong with playing fast, but you kind of have to pick your spots. So wait for yourself to have numbers. If you don't have numbers, just kind of slow it down. Wait for your offense to get set up. Just pick your spots. Be smart about picking your spots. Sometimes they're not always wise in that regard, and they get into trouble either putting up a bad shot or turning it over, and then that kind of puts them in a bad position defensively as well, because you're having to hurry back and you're not getting set defensively as well. But they're up by 9 points. I was a little bit afraid that they would come out a little bit slow. It's just human nature. You already beat a team once, and that's fresh in your mind. You kind of start to think, well, we already beat them once. We could beat them again, and the other team really wants to beat you this time around, so they come out firing. But it was kind of the opposite direction. The Warriors got out to an early lead, and now they've got it up to 9. So as long as they can keep executing as well or even better than they did in that first half, Warriors are in the driver's seat right now. It's just a matter of can they keep it up.
And one of the things that we expect to see in that second half is more of that pressure from Stanberry. It really kind of sped up the Warriors offensively, had quite a few turnovers from that, but also for Stanberry, they had quite a few times where Shea Miller got behind the defense, was the only man on his side of the floor, and he was able to put up an easy layup. That's one thing that I'm sure Coach Groomer is looking at here to start out the second half. How do we keep up that pressure, but also make sure we're able to get back and don't give up that easy layup?
Well, normally you got to have somebody back that, okay, nothing gets behind you, and I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
You just have to do it. I mean, the players on the court have to do it. You got to be aware of what's going on. You get a made bucket, that guy's got to get back, and nothing can get past him. And, yeah, they had one moment of that in particular that really stands out where Miller, like you said, he was the only guy on that side of the floor for either team, and it was about as easy as a look as you're going to get. So a lot of things for both teams to clean up. Right now the Warriors have the advantage, leading by 9 points. But you know the Stanberry team is going to have some adjustments. I do expect, like you said, to keep that trapping pressure up. They didn't start the game in that. They were letting the Warriors kind of get the ball in and then bring it down themselves. They switched to that pressure, and they had a lot more success. So, yeah, I agree with you there. They're probably going to keep that up here in the second half. The Warriors are going to have to manage that.
We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. It's time to move on your schedule. Introducing Fit and Gather, the brand new 24/7 gym on the square in Stanberry. No matter if it's early mornings, late nights, or anywhere in between, Fit and Gather is always open, so you never miss a workout. With equipment for every fitness level, a welcoming atmosphere, and a place where the community comes together, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather, open 24/7, your workout, your time. Follow them on Facebook or visit their website. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Welcome back out to Stanberry. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. It'll be Stanberry basketball to start out the second half of play. They will start out with Parker Ginther, Jaron Stoll, Aiden Graham, Pax Schieber, and Hudson Groomer. So their original starting five for the Warriors. They'll bring out their starting five as well. Barrett Worrell, Samuel Papa, Dalton Worrell, Shea Miller, and Jace Palmer.
Well, we'll see here which team comes out, gets off to a better start here in the second half. Stanberry trailing by 9. They could use a run here in the third quarter.
Ball inbounds here for Jaron Stoll into the backcourt. He'll have it up the top of the key for Parker Ginther. Look for the Bulldogs to come out with a set play here to start out the quarter break. Over the left wing, Ginther, shot from 3, drains it. Now bringing it across. Barrett Worrell loses it out of his hands. Picked up that time by Pax Schieber. Barrett Worrell knocks it around. Picked up that time by Stoll. Shot from 3 from Groomer, no good. Stoll on the rebound. Ginther back over to Stoll. Shot from 3, left wing. He'll knock it down.
Yeah.
2 big threes there. Make this now a 3-point ball game here to start out the third quarter.
Yeah, nice start to the half here by Stanberry.
Palmer for Barrett Worrell, has it tipped. He'll get it back at midcourt for Papa. Barrett drives in. His shot a little off the mark after getting a little bump. Rebound picked up here by Schieber. Stoll again from 3 to tie it. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked around. Dalton comes away with the rebound.
Yeah, Warriors slowing down the pace a little bit here. Kind of need a bucket to get some momentum back here.
Dalton Worrell drives in, leaves it for Miller on the block. He'll go strong off glass for 2.
Nice job by Miller. Great seal there. And a nice job by Worrell to keep his head up and find him down there on the block.
Stoll with the basketball here for the Bulldogs. Sends it up top for Graham. Ginther back over to the right wing for Groomer. Dribbles in from the right elbow. His shot off the mark. Rebound picked up here by Dalton Worrell. Palmer gets the ball across, has it knocked out of his hands over to the right wing for Papa. Drives down to the block, goes up strong, has it knocked out of his hands, picked up by Groomer.
Thought for a minute he was going to feed Barrett Worrell there in the corner.
Driving, Ginther gets the bucket and the foul. Shea Miller will pick up the foul. That's going to be his third, team's first. Lucas Angle will check in here for Barrett Worrell. It's a little over 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. It's a 3-point lead here in favor of the Warriors. Ginther can make this a 2-point ball game with this and one opportunity, and does.
Bulldogs have quickly nearly erased this deficit.
Palmer gets the ball across midcourt. And a timeout called here by the Warriors. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
5:49 left to play here in the third quarter. 33-31, Warriors clinging to a 2-point lead here to start out the third quarter. They were up by 9 at the half. And a big 9-2 run to start out the third quarter here for the Bulldogs. Warriors with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Ball inbounds to Miller in the corner. Palmer into the corner for Miller. Drives baseline. Trying to give it out here for Papa. Inside the paint. Pulls it back out. He'll fall to the ground. Gets it over to the right wing for Dalton Worrell. Stanberry going to a little bit more trapping man-to-man offense here. As if that ball gets stuck anywhere, they're going to trap as Dalton drives, and he has the ball knocked out of bounds here off the hands of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Warriors need a bucket here, and they go with their 1-4 low play, ball screen on Dalton Worrell. Got a decent look, but just had it tipped away out of bounds.
Holtzclaw and Heidi check in. And again, Dalton Worrell drives, can't get the shot to go. And Miller going to be fouled here on the floor. Foul is going to go here against Heidi. That's going to be his third, team's first.
Not going to give him the shooting foul. I think he would have shot it had the foul not happened.
Ball inbounds up to Miller. Leaves it off here for Samuel Papa. Over the left wing for Dalton Worrell. Feeds it inside to Palmer, and he's going to be fouled as he went up. Foul is going to go here against Ginther. As Palmer goes to the line for 2 free throws. That's the first against Ginther, team second. 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. It's Warriors holding on to a 2-point lead. Free throw attempt here from Jace Palmer is good. And the second attempt upcoming from Jace Palmer is good as he hits them both. Stoll to bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Leaves it for Schieber. Little floater just in front of the free throw line. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds off the Bulldogs. And a line change again here for the Bulldogs as Graham, Groomer, and Parman will check in. Standing on the floor, Ginther and Schieber. And Barrett Worrell will check in here for Shea Miller. Give him a little bit of a breather. Also sits with 3 fouls. Barrett Worrell gets the ball across midcourt. Trying to feed Lucas Angle on the right block, and ball's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, I gotta hit Angle there early. Give it up to get it right back. I think they probably would have scored. Just got it a little bit too late and just lost out and out of bounds.
Trying to get it into Jace Palmer, knocked out of bounds here off of Stanberry. Pop it inbounds here for the Warriors. He's got to get it in quick. Finds Dalton Worrell just before the 5-second clock and expires, and Worrell gets it to go off glass for 2.
Yeah, I think Worrell just said, hey, I'm going to cut to the basket because that play took a while to develop, but they got it in just in time.
Into the corner with it for Ginther, up top for Groomer. Right wing to Parman. Groomer left wing. 4:20 left to play here in the third. 37-31, Warriors with the lead. Driving, Schieber can't get the shot to go. On the rebound is Graham, too strong. Rebound pulled in this time by Dalton Worrell, and they're going to get a jump ball. That goes to the Warriors. So Albany basketball after the jump ball. Pop it inbounds here for Palmer. Gets the ball across midcourt. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Palmer. And the other official's going to come in here, and I think they're going to get a foul instead here against the Bulldogs. And they will. It's going to go against Parker Ginther. That's going to be his second, team's third. for the Warriors there, you just got to learn you can't go across midcourt, go into the corner and pick it up.
Well, that, and I mean, I didn't hear anybody yell out Wolf. You got to communicate out there with each other. If someone's coming behind, you got to let them know.
Ball inbounds to Dalton Worrell in the corner, gets it to Palmer. Back to Dalton Worrell in the corner. Dalton brings it back out to the wing, up top for Papa. Right wing to Barrett Worrell. Dalton drives down to the block. Around 3 Bulldogs, and he can't get it to go. Jump ball goes to Stanberry.
Yeah, a lot of contact there on the Worrell shot, but didn't get the foul. I think Shea Miller is looking at that, wondering how in the world that wasn't a foul, because he's had a couple ones where it's been a little bit of contact, but not a lot. They've given him the whistle.
Stoll leaves this one off for Schieber. Sends it over top the defense to Graham, who puts it up off glass for 2. 37-33, 3:28 left to play here in the third. Barrett Worrell gets it across, a 3-on-2. Papa on the block, and he's going to be fouled here on the floor. Foul is going to go against Graham. That is going to be his third, team's fourth.
See, that's a good opportunity for the Warriors there to push things. Had a 3-on-2 fast break, get the ball to the block, and then get a foul.
Parman and Groomer check out here with 3:22 left to play here in the third. As Heidi and Holtzclaw check back in. Palmer with it in the corner. See if he goes right at Graham here with his 3 fouls. Dalton Worrell top of the key. Palmer drives baseline, leaves it for Lucas Angle in the corner. 3, drains it.
Nice job first of all, by Palmer on the pass. Got a lot of contact, fought through it to find Angle. Nice job by Angle to knock it down.
In the corner to Schieber. Heidi loses it. Picked up here by Palmer. And just need to take one more dribble as a jump ball is going to go here to the Warriors.
Exactly what I was going to say. Try to kind of split that
double team.
Exactly, but yeah, one more dribble would have got him there probably.
So after the jump ball, Warriors keep it. Ball inbounds for Palmer on the block. And from a tough angle, got bailed out as
definitely.
The Bulldogs will foul, and if it goes against Graham, it does. That's his 4th.
Yeah, that's definitely not necessarily a bailout call. I think there was a foul, but you can't bail him out.
If you're the Bulldogs, you can't foul there. It bails him out.
Exactly, yeah.
Parman and Ginther will check back in after this first shot from Palmer. Misses off back iron as it bounces out. Graham will sit down along with Heidi. 40-33, it's a 7-point Warrior lead. 2:35 left to play here in the third. Second free throw attempt upcoming from Palmer. Misses short off front iron. Rebound pulled in by Dalton Worrell. Drives down to the block, goes up strong, puts it in for 2. And back up to a 9-point Warrior lead. What it was at halftime, Stanberry got it down to 2 at one point here early in the second quarter. And driving, picking up the foul here is going to be Schieber. Foul is going to go here against Lucas Angle. That'll be his first, team's second. First free throw attempt here from the freshman Schieber is good. Schieber's second rolls out on the rebound. Holtzclaw and a foul going to be called on the putback.
Man, yeah, that's that's really going to upset any coach there. You have the advantage. You have the guys in position to get a box out on a free throw. You just got to box out and get a rebound.
Foul called against Angle. That's his second. Holtzclaw hits the first. Misses on the second. Palmer comes away at the rebound. Pass down to Angle, knocked away by Holtzclaw, kept it in play, picked up by Ginther, and he's going to be called for the travel. Might be able to hear Coach Cox, maybe not, on the other side of the floor, just telling his player, get across midcourt and just relax.
Yeah.
Now, that doesn't mean get across midcourt and pick it up.
No,
but
can't do that.
Just get across midcourt and just slow things down. Try and set up the offense. Barrett Worrell up top for Papa. Into the corner to Angle. Barrett Worrell, top of the key, three. Just misses to the right. Rebound pulled in by Schieber. Stoll with the basketball, leaves it off for Schieber from the free throw line. Bounces out, and rebound picked up by Papa. And the pass to Palmer, stolen away by Schieber, and then a block by Papa.
Well, Papa just saved that right there.
Dalton Worrell on the baseline, back for Palmer. And inside the paint, puts it up off glass for two. Palmer with 11 points here in the ball game as he gets over double digits. A minute left to play here in the third. 44-35. It's a 9-point Warrior lead. Holtzclaw leaves it off here for Schieber. Over to the right wing for Parman. Ginther up top to Stoll. Stoll sends it back out for Schieber. Right wing to Ginther. Ginther, top of the key. Trying to go backdoor for Schieber. He's going to be fouled on the baseline before the shot went up.
I think they counted it.
I don't think so. I think they called it on the floor, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw him give the signal for an and one. Okay.
So foul went against Dalton Worrell. That's his second, team's fourth. Both teams will be shooting the bonus here for the final 28.5 of the quarter. Ginther on the wing. Dribbles inside the paint, goes up, gets the bucket and the foul. As they're going to get Samuel Papa on the foul, that's going to be his first.
Well, if you go back to that near steal and a layup there by Pax Schieber, Samuel Papa is going to be credited with the turnover, but that was really on Palmer because he was just sitting there waiting for the ball. You got to step back toward the ball, but luckily Papa made a heck of a play there to save that layup.
And Schieber hits the and one. 44-38, and a foul going to be called here against the Bulldogs. Goes against Pax Schieber. That's going to be his first. At the line here, shooting two free throws as both teams in the bonus is Barrett Worrell. Misses on the first. Second free throw from Barrett is good. 7-point Warrior lead, 20 seconds left to play in the third. Ginther for Heidi over to the right wing to Groomer. Loses his footing, throws it up, and it's caught by Schieber as he makes a great play to hustle that one down. Ginther for Schieber from three, and he's going to be fouled with 1.5. And the foul is going to go against Dalton Worrell. That's his third, and Schieber will go to the line to shoot three.
It's a bad foul. It's a horrible foul. Just go straight up.
No arguments here.
If he makes a tough shot, he makes a tough shot. Just go straight up.
He'll hit the first. Hits the second.
Gotta get a box out here.
Misses on the third. Palmer on the rebound. And after 3 quarters of play, Stanberry's fought back into it. They trail by 5. We go to the 4th when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop, where small town charm blooms every day.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
As we start the 4th quarter of play, it'll be Stanberry basketball. They trail here 45-40. Ginther to inbounds for Stoll. He'll have it up at the top of the key. Over to the right wing for Ginther. Baseline, trying to send it in the corner. Groomer shot from 3, nails it. Makes it a 1-point ball game. Poppin gets the ball across midcourt. Up top for Barrett Worrell, over to the right wing for Dalton. Down to Jace Palmer. Goes up strong, off glass, puts it in for 2. 47-43, 40 seconds here into the 4th quarter. Albany with a 4-point lead. Driving, unable to get that one to go is Schieber. And then Schieber going to be called for the foul. Foul on Schieber, his second, team's first. Papa inbounds here for Dalton Worrell. Leaves it off for his brother Barrett in the backcourt. He'll bring it across. Shea Miller, high post. Barrett Worrell in the corner. Up for Dalton. Shot from 3. Rims out. Rebound. Goes out of bounds here off the Bulldogs.
Well, the Warriors were trying to run a set play there, and both Worrell brothers ended up in the same spot. They were trying to get a 3, and I think one of them kind of took the other one's thunder there.
Dalton sends it out to the right wing here for Palmer. Papa into the corner for Barrett Worrell, down to the block for Jace Palmer. A tough angle again, down to the baseline, can't get it to go. Holtzclaw with the rebound. Gets it off here for Stoll. Schieber right wing. Up top for Ginther, over to left wing for Groomer, into the corner now to Stoll. 6:15 left to play here in the 4th quarter. 47-43, Albany with the lead. Stoll over to left wing. With it again for Schieber. Back up for Stoll. Over top the defense for Holtzclaw. Goes up, can't get the shot to go. Papa with the rebound. Gets it for Barrett Worrell. Barrett trying to send it off to his brother Dalton and stolen away here by the Bulldogs.
And that's an opportunity where you just pull it back. They didn't have the numbers advantage. Just set up your offense, run a half-court set.
Groomer from 3 knocks down his 3rd of the night. From behind the arc, makes it a 1-point ball game, 47-46. Dalton Worrell gets us off for Palmer. Drives, and he'll put it back at a 3-point lead. Stoll, top of the key. Into the corner with it. Now down for Holtzclaw. Back in the corner. Schieber. Long rebound pulled in here by Barrett Worrell. And he turns right into a defender. Ball knocked around Groomer. Inside the paint. Rims out. Rebound picked up here by Miller.
Yeah, Barrett's just got to slow things down. Just calm down a little bit.
Palmer for Dalton Worrell.
Oh.
And now Worrell loses it. Now he'll steal it back, and a foul going to be called here against Hudson Groomer.
Warriors have gone almost this entire quarter without running their half-court offense. They're just going way too fast right now. They're playing like a team that's down 12, and they're up 3.
So we talked about it a little bit with the Stanberry Bulldogs last game, and then again, Albany Warriors against the Worth County Girls in that championship game. When you're up, you kind of want to slow things down, run your offense, take up some time. But they're just playing way too fast and making bad errors as that one hits off the backboard as Shea Miller gets it, fights it through a foul and gets the ball to go in. And he'll go to the line for the and one as Miller now in double digits with 10 points.
Yeah, you could see that foul coming from a mile away, and that's one where if you're going to reach across the arm there, you got to make sure he can't get that ball up and get an and one.
That's the third against Parman as Miller finishes off the three-point play, 52-46. Warriors now back up 2 possessions here. Left wing with it for Ginther. Gets it for Heidi. Heidi shot partially tipped that time by Dalton Worrell. Barrett Worrell drives, trying to leave it off for his brother Dalton, tipped out of bounds here off the Bulldogs. .4:12 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 52-46. Ball inbounds to Jace Palmer, right wing. Barrett Worrell left wing up top for Dalton Worrell. Right wing to Palmer. Shea Miller with it on the block. Goes up strong, leaves it short. Rebound pulled in by Parman.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
picking up the foul here is going to be Shea Miller. That's going to be his 4th.
Yeah, I mean,
You just can't, with 3 fouls, you just can't be.
well, especially when
You
your
just gotta get back.
coach is screaming at you to get back, and
Yeah.
then you go up and that's, I mean, Miller's a smart player. He knows the game, and that was just an unforced error made by him that he knows a lot better than that.
3:42 left to play here in the fourth quarter, 52-46. Warriors with the lead. Left wing for Parman, into the corner for Groomer. Pass up top here for Schieber. Schieber trying to get the Holtzclaw, knocked away, picked up by Papa, and picking up the foul. Here will be Schieber, which probably a good foul because it negated a wide open layup for Dalton Worrell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be the third, though, against Pack Schieber, team's 4th. Next one will put the Warriors in the bonus. As the Warriors will be shooting free throws here for the final 3:22 here of the fourth quarter. Dalton Worrell gets it across. Miller up top for Palmer. Up by 2 possessions. You can hold the ball as long as you'd like here for the Warriors. Papa drives in. Barrett Worrell, open 3, top of the key, misses off back iron. Miller with the rebound. Out to Dalton Worrell, right wing 3. He can't get the shot to go. Palmer on the rebound, goes back up. He can't get it to go. And then he's going to be called for the foul.
Probably had a foul on the shot by Palmer, but why are they putting up threes right now? I mean, the first one was one thing, but you miss that, and then you do another one, and you're leading by 6. We're getting into the later part of the game. It's just kind of a tough look when you miss both of them.
Palmer picks up his second, team second. 2:45 left to play here in the fourth. Ginther into the corner for Stoll. Back up top for Groomer. Shot from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Papa. Dalton Worrell gets it across here for Palmer. Puts up a tough shot. Got it to fall. Back up to 8-point lead with 2:23 left to play here in the fourth. Stoll, top of the key. Ginther into the corner with it for Schieber. Up top to Groomer. The Stoll. Ginther trying to get it down to Graham, and the pass off the mark, out of bounds. Timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
2:04 left to play here in this fourth quarter, 54-46. Warriors with an 8-point lead. Warriors will have the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Samuel Papa to inbounds here for the Warriors. Ball tipped out of bounds here off of Stanberry.
Well, the one thing you don't want to have if you're a Warrior fan or player or coach is turnovers, forced shots, anything like that.
Ball inbounds here for Palmer. And he throws it away, picked up by Schieber. He can't get it to go. Palmer on the rebound. Gets it off now for Papa. Palmer gets the ball across midcourt, now to Papa. He'll have it up at the top of the key. Over to left wing for Barrett Worrell, down to Dalton Worrell, inside for Palmer on the block. And he had the shot at first, but then once the defender got there, you got to pull it back out as Stoll gets it in the corner for Ginther. His shot in front of the free throw line, can't get it to go. Papa on the rebound. Barrett Worrell gets across through the defense, continues to weave his way through, down to his brother Dalton on the block, who puts it up for 2. Warriors now lead by 10 with 1:15 left here in the fourth.
Might have got away with a little carry there.
Schieber from 3, misses long. Rebound pulled in by Groomer. And if you're the Bulldogs, you kind of need threes as Stoll can't get it to go. Palmer on the rebound is going to be fouled.
I thought we were going to get one right on command there.
Yeah.
Just couldn't quite get it to fall.
Foul that time goes against Aiden Graham. That's his 5th. He'll foul out of the ball game. Jace Palmer at the line here with 58.2 left here in the fourth. His team leading by 10. Going to pull Miller off the free throws with 4 fouls so he doesn't pick up a 5th. First free throw attempt from Palmer is good. Jace with 18 now in the ball game. Second leading scorer behind Dalton with 22. Second free throw attempt here from Palmer upcoming. Is good as he sinks them both.
Well, a big thing right now for the Warriors is just don't foul. Keep that clock running.
You're up by 12 with underneath a minute. Ginther, right wing 3, misses short. Stoll on the rebound. Goes up, can't get it to go. Shea Miller on the rebound. And Palmer going to be fouled as he tries crossing midcourt. Foul is going to go here against Hudson Groomer. That is going to be his 2nd. And if Palmer can hit both of these, it'll be the nails in the coffin. Sinks the first.
Again, big thing after this free throw, make or miss, just do not foul. Just play straight up, stay in front.
Misses on the second. Papa can't pull in the rebound. As Stanberry comes away with a Ginther. Groomer, top of the key, three, drains it. Timeout called here by the Bulldogs. It's a 10-point ball game, 28.3 left in the fourth. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany.
59-49, 28.3 left to play here in this fourth quarter. And coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout, it will be Albany basketball. Make sure to check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Expect to see Stanberry foul here as soon as the Warriors get this ball in. They do have some timeouts left, do the Bulldogs. Warriors with one left as well. Pop it to inbounds. Gets it inbounds here for Barrett Worrell. Loses it, able to pick it back up. Gets it across for Palmer. To Shea Miller, right wing, 20 seconds left. And he's going to be fouled here with 18.1. Foul will go here against Parker Ginther, and that'll be his third. So Miller at the line now for two free throws, trying to extend this 10-point lead. Misses on the first. Groomer will check back in as Heidi checks out. Second free throw attempt from Miller. Sinks the second. It's an 11-point Warrior lead. Stoll quickly across into the corner. Shot from Schieber, blocked. Miller comes away with the rebound. He's going to be fouled here with 10.9. And I believe that's basically going to do it as the foul goes that time against Jake Holtzclaw, his third. Warriors call everybody off the line. As the first one for Miller rolls out. Checking in here for the Bulldogs is going to be Brant Jansen as Holtzclaw checks out. Second free throw attempt from Miller is good. 12-point Warrior lead, 61-49. Stoll brings it across over to the right wing for Groomer. His shot from three off the mark. Miller another rebound. And that's going to do it. Final score, 61-49. Warriors come away with the victory tonight here on the road at Stanberry. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
It's time to move on your schedule. Introducing Fit and Gather, the brand new 24/7 gym on the square in Stanberry. No matter if it's early mornings, late nights, or anywhere in between, Fit and Gather is always open, so you never miss a workout. With equipment for every fitness level, a welcoming atmosphere, and a place where the community comes together, this is more than a gym, it's a place for wellness. Stop making excuses and start making progress. Join Fit and Gather today and get stronger together. Fit and Gather, open 24/7, your workout, your time. Follow them on Facebook or visit their website. Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Stanberry. Final score 61-49 in favor of Albany. Remember, your postgame tonight brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Let's take a look at the stats from the ballgame for the Warriors. They shoot 23 for 52 from the field tonight, 3 for 12 from behind the three-point arc, 12 for 20 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Dalton Worrell with 22 points, 20 points tonight for Jace Palmer, 13 points for Shea Miller, 3 points tonight for Lucas Engel, 3 points tonight for Barrett Worrell. For Stanberry tonight, they shoot 17 for 55 from the field, 7 for 24 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 13 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Hudson Groomer with 12 points, 11 points on the night for Jaron Stoll and Pax Schieber, 9 points on the night for Parker Ginther, 3 points on the night for Brant Jansen, 2 points on the night for Aiden Graham, and 1 point on the night for Jake Holtzclaw.
Well, a couple things. Nice job by the Warriors. They narrowly beat this team on their home floor in the Albany tournament. They come back to their place. We talk about it all the time about how tough it is to beat a team twice and then do it on their home floor, and they beat them by double digits. So that's a credit to them. Of course, it wasn't always pretty. It was by no means perfect. There's a lot that they can improve on, but that's a sign of a mentally tough team. They didn't let the moment become too big for them. There were times where it looked like they might let it slip away, especially right out of that second half. The Warriors kind of let it get a little close there. They got it back to double digits and kind of kept it there the rest of the way. So nice job by the Warriors. And it's been nice to watch them this season. We were coming into the season wondering who was going to be able to score for this team, and we knew Palmer could do it. We weren't sure if he'd be able to at a sustained level, and we really didn't know what else. And Dalton Worrell's really taken kind of the main scoring duties. He's been kind of the main scorer here.
Well, and that was even the thing, even looking in the preseason, going back to last year, he was the leading scorer on this team. Last year was Dalton Worrell, and he's really kind of taken over even more of that scoring role here this season.
And now Palmer is a nice, he can be the number one or the number two. He's been the number two the last couple games in terms of scoring. But 22 from Dalton, 18 from Jace.
20 from Jace.
And then 20 from Jace, kind of, and then everyone else kind of sprinkled in some points here and there as well. So if you have two 20-point scorers in the same game, I mean, that's and then you get everyone else kind of impacting the game as well. That's a really good recipe for success. And so, again, not perfect by any means, but nice job by the Warriors tonight and a good win against Stanberry, their rival.
And again, like usual, it's really tough to decide our winner circle player of the game. I mean, there's multiple players that could have gotten it. I mean, you talked about it. Dalton Worrell had 22 points. Jace Palmer had 20 points. Shea Miller had 13 points tonight.
Yep.
Really was offensively minded tonight. Did a lot of good things being the big guy inside. And tonight, though, we decided to go with Dalton Worrell. He had 9 points in that second quarter. Really kind of helped the Warriors balloon out that halftime lead to 9 points. End up with a 12-point victory tonight, 61-49.
Well, and he got off to a slow start, too. He missed, I think, his first 2 or 3 shots, and 2 of those were, like, pretty much layups. Mm-hmm. So nice job to respond. We know he plays hard. He's an emotional guy. He wears his heart on his sleeve out there on the court. It gets him into trouble sometimes, but tonight he did a nice job along with everyone else. And so the Warriors looking to continue this momentum with their first conference victory.
Warriors will have one more game before the end of 2025. They will play on December 31st. Girls will play at 3 o'clock, boys at 4:30. That will be at Holiday Hoops in Trent. We will not be covering that game here on Albany TV this year. We did share the link earlier today. We will share that again on the 31st, that you can watch that on NCMC's Pirates page. They will have that. I'm not certain if they're having any play-by-play, but they will have that game on there for you to be able to watch with no paywall behind it. And then we will be back in action again on the 5th of January, coming right out of the gates. Warriors will be on the road again as they're going to be road warriors through the second half of the season, as they'll be on the road on Monday at Winston, on the road on Tuesday at King City. That Thursday we'll have our first wrestling action for you here on Albany TV, as well as the Albany home quad, and then the Warriors are at home on that Friday night against St. Joseph Christian in another GRC West battle. Want to thank all of our sponsors for helping you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight, but also want to wish all of our listeners, sponsors, everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But I'd like to thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Winners Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, The Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue, Fit and Gather in Stanberry. Check them out. They're now on the square here in Stanberry. The City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Stanberry School Districts, and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. For myself, Jared Rolfes, color analyst and cameraman tonight, Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight from Stanberry.